Well, it appears winter is upon us. It snowed. It is about 10 degrees outside right now. And we've got guests coming in from out of town today, so I don't know how much I'm going to be outside or what I'm going to do video wise this weekend, so I just wanted to do this one quick. This ties into using barrels and tie cords, and there's something I've always been kind of playing around with in my mind, and that is the idea of using the heat of the ground to help keep the birds warm, since I live in a northern climate, and to keep them cool in the summer. One of the ideas that I had had previously was basically to take a barrel and then heap dirt up over it, effectively making it into a mound. And the thing I didn't like about that idea and why I never followed through with it, well, there's two things really. First of all, just maintaining the grass on this hill so that the dirt doesn't erode away. Short of a weed whacker, I couldn't come up with a good way to keep it trimmed. It definitely would keep the bird warm in the winter and cool in the summer, and it would give the bird extra exercise because it'd be walking up and down this hill frequently if I were to put the water up here or something like that. But the other thing is, plastic does degrade, metal does rust. Eventually, I would have to replace those barrels, which means I'd have to tear that entire established and compacted and settled earthwork apart. So I scrapped that idea. So here's what I got as of the other day. I used to build fence for a living, and we had digger bits for skid loaders that would be up to 36 inches across. So what I'm thinking is I rent a digger head and a bit, and I dig down into the ground, I don't know, about 2 to 3 foot depending, and I bury a barrel into the ground. I leave a certain amount up above the ground, cut the top off, pack the dirt back in around it. Then I take a second barrel, I cut the bottom out, cut my door, put my roost in there, and then I will slide this barrel over top of the piece of the barrel that's sticking up. And that's why I have it sticking up. Number one is to give this something to ground to. Number two, to keep it from flooding full of meltwater or rainwater. Now, by making this a two-part system, it'll allow me to pull this off to clean this. The only thing that I'm worried about is how much do I really need sticking out of the ground to get this to lock on there proper, or should I make some sort of pin system to hold it in place? I don't really want the barrel to blow off of the bottom half in a storm and have them drowned or something like that. The other thing that I worry about is, will I successfully get one barrel to slide over top of the other, or am I going to have to cut slots on this to allow the bottom section to flare out over top of this? So if you have any ideas on whether you think this will work or what would make it work better, how much of the bottom barrel should stick out of the ground, those sorts of things, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll get back into some longer videos. I know there's some requests I got to get to, and one was about books, so I'm going to start a playlist of book reviews as well. So thanks for watching.